Hi, my name is Céline Barclay. My pronouns are she, her. I'm half Argentinian, so I was born in Buenos Aires and moved to Cheshire when I was 4, which is where I grew up.
Hard to recognise me, isn't it? The state I'm in. You let those soldiers take me without lifting a finger. Or did they hold you back with swords? Well, they held me down with violent abuse, with violent threats, with violent hands, with every kind of violence, so he could violate me. Call yourselves respected councillors. Call yourselves my kinsmen. Your guts should burst out of your bellies to see Lorencia like this. Fuenteovejuna, the spring for sheep. Sheep. That's what you are, a flock of sheep. Listen, the commander has made up his mind to murder Frondoso at his headquarters. There'll be no trial. There'll be no verdict. And maybe his body will be found in the river. And maybe his body will never be found. And when the commander comes and takes the rest of you, one by one, week by week, and strings you up, I'll be laughing my head off. Little boys. Oh, when all the men of this town are gone, then the age of Amazons will return, and women will show the world what courage means.
I'd love to be a part of National Youth Theatre, so that I can be part of a bigger community of actors and theatre makers. I'm really interested in discovering what the collective voice of our generation is, like what it is that we want to say on stage, on screen, and how we can take these genres in new directions and speak about the things that are relevant to us today. So that's the main reason. Seeing what collaborations can come out of making new connections through National Youth Theatre. I'd also love to be able to take advantage of the opportunities National Youth Theatre provides in terms of castings and contacts within the industry to further on my career as an actor and a theatre maker. And what I'm passionate about, a bit abstract, but I love blends of any kind, whether that's at the word level with a paradox, whether that's in terms of like cultural traditions meeting each other in new artistic forms, whether that's basically anything, whether that's in cuisine. So I think a good example of that is I grew up listening to a lot of tango music because I'm half Argentinian, and tango is a real mix of a lot of European musical styles because it originated in the port communities in Argentina, and is also now increasingly a blend of new and old as well, with traditional tango being mixed with electronica music to produce electro tango. I love these kind of fusions, and that kind of links to my fun fact, which is one of my favourite types of film is the like early 2000s hip-hop ballet dance films. I think a bit of a guilty pleasure. But yeah, that was something that really excites me as an aesthetic. The combination of anything that puts anything that puts difference into dialogue, and yeah, that's of interest to me on a political level, on a personal and aesthetic level, and the interplay of all those three things.